Will it or won't it load? Who knows, mate? And can we put this up a bit higher? No, it's the same problem as... there you go. That's close enough to full screen. So I have attempted to load this many times, and this is just after Airwolf. I don't think that's a good sign. This is the first time the loading screen has loaded in full without erroring. You know, there's always at least like 5% of it left, between 50 and 5%. I do think this tape of Get Dexter is actually either it has a problem that you can't fix, or it needs a tape deck in brand new condition. I have got some C64 tape games like that. Annoyingly, they're usually the good games, like Space Pilot. None of my copies of that will work. It's, well, at least jiggling the keyboard controllers means the thing works. Control and little enter with little jockey. What are you complaining about? So you're digging your claws into my bloody thighs. What have I done to you, mate? Yeah, on the other side you always get a read error before it even gets to the program that loads in the you know, the loading screen. Obviously, what else would you do with a loading screen? You could print it, mad. Yeah, fuck off, you Patreon prick. Let's see. So, did I not put the screws back on this thing? Actually, I might not have. Because I wasn't sure it was going to work. So now it might not even get to load the full thing. Very temperamental tape, this. It's one of those games where the majority of Amstrad owners back then, I'm not talking about, you know, today, they would have said this is, you know, this is the equivalent of a AAA game on the Amstrad, you know. I can't even remember what the music's like or if it has any. Would be nice if it loaded. It usually errors out around somewhere here, or then when it's doing the next bits. And because of the way the Amstrad loader works, I know there's something wrong with the tape from this point onwards, when it starts reading in the screen. Otherwise it won't work. So sometimes it is fine and sometimes it isn't. Very temperamental tape, this. Been played to death, obviously. Now, I can't actually find my copy of Get Dexter now. The case, that is. I know the cassette is in there. No, that's World Series Baseball. Not there. Not there. It's not under there. Ah, here it is. But it's a shame if it doesn't load, because I don't have any way of playing games as it is. If you like that Night Law sort of thing, then if you ever wanted to see the difference between a 48K Spectrum or Spectrum Plus and the Amstrad CPC 464, their budget option, if you already had a TV, you only had to spend about 240 odd quid on one, which is about the same price as C64, so it's not actually that much cheaper. Yeah, Get Dexter versus Night Law, or head over heels on the Spectrum. It's a classic example of the difference between the machine's capabilities. Whether it loads or not, that's another issue. And I'll tell you something, the Amstrad built-in turbo loader, yeah, it's failing there. If it doesn't start back up again in, like, I don't know, 10-15 seconds, we'll have a look at the tape. Let's see if there's any damage. No kebab for you today, sir, until you get all 3 of your games loading, because I haven't got any other Amstrad games. Mad Commodore hates the Amstrad. Look, he's only done Airwolf, which is rubbish, and Gauntlet 2, although he does praise it. Yeah, there's not much I can do about that. There's no equivalent of the SD to IEC for anything like the price of an SD to IEC, and therefore yeah, no, because there's loads of machines you can buy stuff like that for, and they're just too expensive, because I've got almost one of everything. This ain't gonna bloody load, is it? So let's have a look at the tape. There's me glasses, CRT glasses only. So. Chucky, why are you putting your stink? Why are you slopping your jowls on the bookcase, mate? They're not real wood, you know. They're chipboard with some vinyl covering on them. Alright, this ain't gonna work. I have like had it load all the way to the end. I wasn't sure which side it was actually, but yeah, you've got to be careful here, because if you push this thing back too much, it will touch the on-off switch on the monitor, which is not good. Yeah, a bit of a problem with this thing. Let's have a look at the tape. Let's rewind the tape a bit. There's a crease right in the tape there. I don't know how that happened. There's a lot of slack in the tape as well. I'm just going to wind the slack out of the tape at that point. Yeah, there's a hell of a lot of slack in there actually. That's not good. But there's still a crease in the tape right there. However, like I said, we have got it so it loads all the way to the end, and then it still fails to load, but at least it gets to the end of the tape without doing this business where it resets. Because he needs to cover the window in the reflection. The great thing about the Amstrad is you can't see my reflection in the rubbish monitor tube. Okay, so this will be the last time, because I've taken the slack out of the tape. 2 other games are loaded on this tape deck. I have just cleaned the damn thing again, just in case we got dirt from you know, attempting to load Gauntlet 2 a few times and loading up Airwolf. Like I said, it could be a temperamental tape or it could be fucked. Now if it's fucked, don't really make any difference to the value, because no one guarantees tapes load, and rarely, if they do, they're not the kind of people to sell stuff mega cheap anyway, or even remotely cheap, or even acceptably priced. They're the people that sell stuff for insane amounts of money, so it's still worth a lot of money as is. So, but it would be nice to be able to play Get Dexter and Gauntlet 2, you know, to have those options. You never know, I might actually try playing it properly. The year is 2912. The war on Earth is escalating beyond control. Throughout space, the colony planets are worried. If the central galactic control computer on Earth is destroyed, all on the planets will, well, I presume that means the colony planets will perish with it. The Council of Sages have given Dexter an android expert in dangerous missions, and Scooter, his trusty was Podocephalus. I ain't got my reading tobacco glasses to you. Yeah, we need to have more light on the situation. The job of infiltrating the computer center and copying the memory in order that galactic life can continue. The richness of the game is high resolution cartoon quality graphics with 50 different rooms, and the exceptional speed of both the 3D animation and the gameplay will have you breathless, for there is slowdown. Amstrad Action says this game is set to be a massive hit, which is where my friend probably heard about it. Graphics and design superior to anything else, very funny too. Amstrad Action, March 86, so don't give a figure and it's fucked. Just enough time to read the blurb on the back of the box, so that's fucked. I won't be buying another copy of that. It's a shame. Don't know if an MP3 cassette adapter would work. Yeah, let's see if it's put some slack on the tape, maybe. Well, it was getting further than this before, so yeah, it's right there. There's a crease right here, you see. And it's a vertical crease. So, yeah, not good. Anyway, so, no, it hasn't wound on any slack, so that is fucked. The tape could be better in this area. Now you could try stretching the tape, but that really isn't a good idea, mate. So yeah, it's a bust. So I guess that's Dexter done and dusted, but it's not really done at all.